There we go. Yes, hello, my name is Mr. Arthur Carnaby, and welcome to the stream. First thing we're going to do before we get started tonight, folks, is hello IQ. Thank you for trying to do the Thomas Wessel. Yeah, I forgot my sound effects don't play on my starting screen, so I'll just go ahead and give you your points for that back so you don't think I'm scamming you. There you go, there's your refund. Feel free to try again if you'd like. Right. We are doing another one of these things. This is our website that we go and use for doing multiplayer jigsaw things. Today is, well, this week is filler week, rather. We've had our fun with Water Park Simulator. We certainly aren't finished with Water Park Simulator by any stretch of the imagination, but considering that the game is more or less us grinding for skill points to continue, I figure we'll take a little bit of a break before we start playing a new title next week. I was trying to decide on what to do, and then Moderator Red started hounding me about when are we doing another one of these multiplayer jigsaw things, so I guess we're doing a multiplayer jigsaw thing. Usually how it goes. So yes, hello Red, hello IQ, and for those who haven't been here, well, for those who have been here before, you know the drill by now. Once I go ahead and set the room up, I'll post the link in the Twitch chat. All you folks have to do is click on the link, type your name in, choose a colour, and then read the control tutorial, and you can join in with us doing custom jigsaws. For those who don't know the drill, I'll give you the quick walkthrough. So, what we're doing here is using a website called Jiggie.fun. This allows you to upload pictures and files to use as custom jigsaw puzzles. Not only that, you can also do them in multiplayer in public rooms or private rooms. We're doing a private room, which, as I said before, I'll post the link to access in the Twitch chat once it's all set up. All you have to do then is click on it. You don't need to download anything, there's no sign up needed. all you do is hop on your browser, on your desktop, your laptop, tablet. You can do it on a mobile phone if you want, and then just come and join it. It's very simple. What we've been doing on our Discord server is, ever since we did our first multiplayer community Jigsaw stream, I've had a text channel on the Discord server for taking custom submissions for, well, these pictures to do. They've been slowing down a little bit here and there, but I am still paying attention to it, and if we end up with a backlog, we sort of go back and do some of the images. Just gives us more of a selection to choose from. Thank you. I beat Terraria, now all I have to do is 100% the achievements. Hey, nice, well done. Congrats. Right, yes, so today we're going to be doing, well, we'll see if we've got time. We'll probably be doing 2 pictures again, depending on how long it takes to get them completed. Now, my fellow VTuber slash VTuber friend slash wife, Althea, showed up to our collaboration with Cyro on Tower Unite on Sunday there. Side note, didn't we have a lot of fun, both on Tower and playing with Cyro for the first time? Wasn't that a fun evening? Yes, she showed up on Sunday evening, said she wasn't feeling very well. She's still feeling pretty under the weather today, so, what I thought we'd do is, I'm going to go ahead and use executive privilege, being the streamer here, to use the picture I went ahead and posted in the image submissions channel myself this afternoon, or this morning rather. We'll do this one first, and then we've got another picture here from Red to get through, if/when we get this finished. This one here. Right, while I'm talking about the origins of this picture, for those who can't see it all that well, how many pieces do you think we should do? How many did we do last time? I can never remember. Was it about 500 or so? Was it 450? Not quite sure. Hey, Dumpy. Lucky since I'm playing Stardew with the lasses. Oh, fair enough then. Of course he's abusing his power. Why wouldn't I be? Hey, Basha. Hey, Basha, how you doing? I'm doing it for a good cause, okay? It's because Althea's not feeling very well. We're doing this picture because it made her laugh, and frankly, I'm quite proud of it, so, yeah. So, while you're all deciding how many pieces we should do for the puzzle here, we've got some pre-selected options, or we can just type in a custom number if you want, and then the website will try and give us a close approximation based on the resolution of the image being used, in this case 1920 by 1080. So I'll let all of you argue about how many 100 pieces we should do for this while I talk about where this came from. So, for those who aren't familiar with my Twitter account, or indeed my YouTube channel, one, the links are down below on the Twitch page here. And two, one of the things I do when I'm planning these streams out is I like to come up with little pictures to promote. Don't care, can we get on? No, Red, just for that I'm going to take longer. Shut up, I'm busy. 420 IQ said. Very funny. So, this picture here, I always do these little things whenever I'm planning my streams out. It's basically little promo images. Yeah, let's just quickly time out Red, shall we, since she's asleep. Wife privilege, I see. Fair enough, gotta lurk right now as I just got off work, walking home right now. Okay, have a good, hope you had a good day and have a good walk, I suppose. Yes, these pictures that we do, I end up making these whenever I'm planning my streams out. Little promotional pictures that I then post on Twitter, that sort of thing. For some of the games that we play, namely some of the repeatable titles, Toontown comes to mind, I've just got very basic ones because it's hard to come up with like 10, 20, or indeed 50 separate image ideas for all of those. For some of them, I do try to make them a little bit unique and sometimes kinda funny. In this case, this is when myself and Althea were streaming Fall Guys together about 2 weeks ago or so. If you can't see the picture all that well, don't worry, we're going to be getting started soon. Red. But the picture is the two of us in Fall Guys, sort of playing together. She's hanging off my back saying, "Carry me," and then I've got a little cartoony sweat drop on my head, along with a thought bubble with a 10-ton weight inside of it. And I'm looking none too amused. Before anybody accuses me of bullying my friends, by the way, I showed this to Althea first, and she had a good laugh at it. So, yeah, she thinks it's funny. Alright, one of our group here is getting a little fucking impatient, so I guess we'll get started, shall we? Okay, Red said doesn't care about how many pieces we're doing, IQ said 400 and then had a bit of a laugh. Tell you what, let's do 450, why not? See if we can get through 2 pictures tonight. Okay, so I click the 450 button, and it gives us 405 pieces at 72 pixels per inch per piece. Sounds pretty doable. Currently farming a special resource in Warframe, but I'm up to do this. Oh, nice, nice. I mean, if you're busy doing something else, I really don't mind. It's drop in, drop out. You don't have to jump straight in if you're already occupied. I'm not going to complain. Can we accuse you of bullying your friends anyway? Yes, but not tonight. Wait until I'm streaming with one of them again, then it'll be funny. Which, if Althea gets better soon, should hopefully be in the coming week or two, because I'm already planning on playing something else with her. So I'm going to go ahead and pop my little thing up on here. There we go, nice big reminder message for people to use the pinned link that I'll post in just a moment once I click Create Room. Busy uploading the picture, there we go. I'm going to go ahead and choose my colour, enter name. Bingo token, I don't know what this is. This seems to be a new thing. Oh well. Mute sounds, I don't want to hear the sounds, I don't particularly care. These are the options that you'll get given, things like hide the user list to mute the sounds, enable double zoom, rendering mode, colour, name, background texture, so for this sort of thing up here. And then you simply press join, and it'll put you in. So give me a moment, I'll go and post the link, and then pin it, so you can all see it. There we are. I'll just hide this on my screen because I don't need to see the message now that's already been pinned at the top. So yes, like I said, just click on the link in the chat there to come along. All you have to do, you don't need to sign up as previously stated, you just need to enter your name and you just do it on a web browser, there's no download involved either. Once you get in, you'll get this little tutorial here walking you through the basic controls. How to move the camera around, zooming in and out, that sort of thing. And then yeah, just hop in and let's get started, folks. Doesn't go there. Oh, so close. So some of the stuff the tutorial probably won't tell you is that we have an on-website chat here you can use by pressing enter in case you don't want to talk on the Twitch chat and the in-game chat at the same time. I will be paying attention to both, don't worry, there's no time limits on here. There is a timer up in the corner you can use to keep track of how long we've been doing this, if you'd like to. But this ain't a race, we're here to have fun and relax. You've got the player list at the top there, yes, LO says IQ. Yeah, you've got the chat just underneath the player list there. These buttons here on the top left this shows how many pieces there are, and if you hover over it with your mouse cursor, it tells you how much percentage completed we're done with the image. This button here lets you bring open a big preview, like this. Here's the sort of full-sized picture for you folks at home there. Quite proud of this one. And then this one gives you a little options menu with various options inside of it. Takes you back to the main menu to look through public rooms, user settings, bring up the little help thing again, all of that sort of stuff. Oh, I completely forgot, in the middle of doing all of this stuff, I need to turn the music up, because this website has no background music of its own, so we use my starting screen music, and then we occasionally flick through one or two sort of smooth jazz looping tracks that I find online. So I'll turn the music up, and if it's a bit too loud or quiet, all you've got to do is tell me. There we are. Just to give us something to listen to when I inevitably run out of things to talk about. This goes on the side here somewhere. Oh wait, does that go there? Yes it does, I finally did something. Hooray. As per usual when we're doing these, I've disabled the option for everybody to do so, it just makes things a little bit chaotic there. But once we've got all of the outside edge, or at least the majority of it done, I'll go ahead and lock the outside edge of the picture, just so nobody picks it up and moves around accidentally, or otherwise. We have had that happen a couple of times. We have had that happen a few times, usually when about two people are trying to place pieces down. Trying to place pieces down, connecting to some sort of edge part, and then somebody accidentally grabs the whole frame of the image and moves it halfway across the board here. typically followed up by an oops in the chat. But as basic and sort of as low-key as these streams may seem to be, we've always had a fun time doing these. There's a reason this is now our 7th Jigsaw stream. Wow, it's been 7 already, holy hell. I don't know why I'm saying that, like it's some sort of big revelation. Toontown Rewritten, we've played that like 50 or so times now. That's probably our longest running playthrough, and we've got a bunch of like repeating games. Sail Blazer, Spiral Knights, No Man's Sky, Elite Dangerous, which we only played once, sort of just before Christmas there. I do need to play that again on stream, especially now that I've talked Moderator Sickly into buying it. Turns out I'm a bit of a natural salesman, kind of. If you ever run out of things to talk about, we can always discuss your maid outfit. No, actually we couldn't. Thanks for the input though, Basher. Done that before, playing on a mobile as hell. Fair. Completely understandable, but that's fine. I'm not going to hold it against anybody. Maybe Red might quietly seethe to herself, I don't know, but I'm not going to judge anyone. I'm kidding. Don't, like, mutiny against me or anything, by the way. Okay, this clearly goes down in the bottom corner somewhere. Does it connect to that? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's chuck it there. It does connect to this, though. That was useful. Yeah, there we go. Red in the chat there saying piss off. Okay, that's the bottom right corner. Sort of done there. We just need a few more bits going up the right side. Part of the yellow and green and orange bit on the side. Again, I love this picture so much. Out of all of the little promo image things that I've done, all of the actually humorous ones, I think this is my favourite. Oh, this doesn't connect to that. Okay, it does go into there though. Excuse me. Well, this is part of the text box, so this goes up in the corner here somewhere. Part of Althea's little chat bubble. I'm supposed to be looking for the edge pieces, and I've already gotten distracted filling in a completely different bit. Whoops. That's happened before, it will happen again. It will continue to happen throughout tonight and on all of these other streams that we do. It's just a fact of life at this point. I think it just sort of happens automatically though, doesn't it? Like your brain seeks out the parts of the picture that, you know, most noticeably go together and the easiest, and you just decide, oh well, that's going to be the simpler part of it. I'll go and get started with that. I have to try and make a conscious effort to always go for the outside pieces first whenever I'm doing jigsaws like this, because I do keep getting distracted at doing all of the other little details first. And then I'm like, hey, I've got the entire top left corner of the picture here. Why don't I have the rest of the frame blocked in yet? Why don't I have the rest of the frame completed yet? And it's like, oh yeah, because I got distracted. Again. Duh. Red saying my OCD won't let me do anything until the edges are done. this goes over here somewhere. There we go, it connects to that. That one was a guess. Well, it was a good guess. Seems to be a recurring thing on these little jigsaw things. That goes up there somewhere. What is this? This goes down below here. There we are, like that. Yes, I did quickly grab 2 more songs as well to go ahead and switch through, switch to at some point through the evening. Just in case some of you tire of listening to my intro screen little looping track thing. There you go, Dumby. Oh hi, here just lurking, playing Stardew with the lass. Fair enough then. Fun. You said that before actually, didn't you? Yeah. I need to play more Stardew Valley just myself. The only times I've played it so far have been when I've been streaming together with Althea. But there's a reason for that. It's fun. Okay, this is part of my outfit. That's part of Althea's outfit there. So this is the bottom middle bit. Aha! These 2 are my sleeves here. Right. So does this go over? Yes, it does. Okay, so this is the left sleeve on this side. Or right, depending on your perspective. And this is the other side. This, I'm sure, goes over here somewhere, so I'm going to keep it over there. Looks like it's part of the Fall Guys logo. Joke's on you, I'm the kind of person to listen to the same song for hours while working. Same, yes. Completely understandable, and I get where you're coming from, yeah. We haven't started playing it yet, but I have been watching... I did find out about the game from watching 1 or 2 gameplay videos of it. None of, like, the spoiler stuff, thankfully, so we will get to enjoy it a lot. When we were doing Water Park Simulator, last week there, I made a poll on my Twitter account for which of 2 games that I picked up over the winter sale period should we go ahead and play. We did Water Park Simulator because that got the most votes. We'll be doing the next one next week. We'll be doing the second option next week. It's a single-player game called The Precinct. It looks very fun, hence why I picked it up. It's essentially, think sort of isometric GTA type thing, sort of Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars, or an isometric version of like the first 2 GTA games, you know, the top-down 2D ones. But you are not a criminal, doing odd jobs for various criminal factions. You're a police officer upholding the law. And you go around and you solve crimes and get into car chases and that sort of thing. Like I said, it looks very fun, and the soundtrack for it as well, I have been listening to some of that. The soundtrack is incredible. I'll go into more detail about it next week when we actually start playing it, but the developers openly said that they based the entire sort of game and the music off of like 80s police and like police action movies, that sort of thing. And you can definitely tell just by listening to the music for it. Like, I saw 1 or 2 gameplay videos of just, like, the player out on a regular shift, going and, like, getting into a few chases, catching people on foot, arresting them, that sort of thing. And then I heard some of, like, the tunes from the soundtrack, and I'm already excited for it. I'm really looking forward to getting started with it next week. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun. So Bad Boys is part of the OST. I don't think that's going to be part of the soundtrack, no, at least not when I've checked. The soundtrack seems to be a completely original in-house thing that they've done, but it's all like sort of 80s style synthwave, if you've heard of that genre before. Sort of retro electronic type thing. Does sound pretty cool though, like I said, I've been listening to bits and pieces of it here and there. What is this? What's that going to be? I was going to say, it looks like it might be part of the thought bubble here, doesn't it? Can't quite tell where it would go, though. With that little bit at the top there. Oh, maybe it goes somewhere around here. I've noticed kind of similar-ish looking colour on this part here. I don't know. I'm just guessing. For all I know, it could be part of one of Althea's wings there. You sort of see this side here sticking out where that little orange bit is. Again, just hazarding a guess. Right, sorry, I'll stop speculating and get back to actually helping, shall I? Is this big text message here... well, too big, by the way. I can move it if need be, if it's a little bit distracting. Again, we've just got it here to remind everybody you can go ahead and join in with us. There's, again, no sign-up, no download needed. You just click on the link in the chat thing there, on Twitch here, to come and join in. It'll ask you to type a name in, you'll choose a colour, there's a couple of other options, and then you're stuck here for the rest of the evening with us, basically. There we go. But yes, I'm sure some of you will appreciate when we play the Precinct next week as well, because the developers, it's a fairly recent game. It came out middle of... again, we'll go into more detail about this when we actually start playing it on Monday. But it came out around middle of last year. I'm usually skeptical when it comes to new game releases, because, let's face it, a lot of new game releases nowadays tend to be a bit shit. But this one looks really cool, and the developers have been doing a lot of free content updates for it every couple of months or so. One of the more recent ones is you can have a police dog partner with you, and you can go out on shifts as a canine officer. Just sort of run around with a police German Shepherd, sort of searching people for drugs, tracking down suspects who might be trying to escape, that sort of thing. There's a fun little trailer video that looked quite appealing for that update, actually. Just in case anybody wants to go and look it up on YouTube themselves in their free time once we're finished here. Alright, let's see. Yeah, sorry, I'll stop talking about random games that we haven't played yet. Especially ones that we're going to start playing next week. So any more discussion I'll do about that game will be Monday, next week. Right, let's see. We've still got a couple of missing edge parts. Where the hell are they? Well, one of the things that you can do on this website when you're setting up a room to do one of these puzzles is that you can separate... one of the options is you can separate all of the edge pieces into their own separate pile. I keep saying that might be a helpful thing to go ahead and do, and I keep not doing it. Just putting like all of the edge and the corner bits in a separate pile, like down here at the bottom or something, and then all of the other bits scattered around here. Oh, cool, looks like we've got most of it done. Does that go over there? Yeah, there yet? No, it doesn't, okay. What about on there? Oh, that goes onto there, okay, that was in the wrong spot the entire time. That goes there, cool. Progress is happening. Hey, IQ found one of the missing side bits, and done, that's the entire outside edge finished. Right. I've clicked on that, the little lock symbol there has appeared, so we shouldn't be able to move this around now. There we go. Just in case there's any misclicks, or in case anybody decides to have a bit of a giggle. Righty-ho, I did suggest this picture myself, so while you guys are busy doing the, it's like Arthur's the self-proclaimed leader of a group project, but contributes nothing. Shut up, Basher. I was about to say, before Basher and Dorf would be there, since I suggested this picture there, while you guys are doing some of the more recognisable details, like myself and Althea there, and that sort of thing, I'll go ahead and make a start on some of the blank colours, just to get those done with. Let's see. I'll do some of the more fiddly, irritating bits. Because I'm nice like that. That doesn't go there, you silly bugger. Alright. Need more of these yellow pieces for that part of the obstacle on the right-hand side, that bit of the wall. So I'm going to grab all of these and bring them down here, because I can't see that colour being used anywhere else in the image. I'll bring all of these over here and then just start fitting random bits together and seeing what sticks. Where's the lie? Oh, shush. No, bully, thank you. We're having a nice evening. Okay, that goes onto there like that. More of these yellow bits. Well, there's this one here. Does this connect to any of these? I don't think so. I'll keep it there anyways. Ah! This looks like it connects to Althea's hair and the sort of wall there. Sort of see down here? Yeah. Right, so that goes over here somewhere. I'll pop that there just for later use. Oh, that's what that connects to. It connects to the part that's got some of Althea's purple hair onto it. Okay. Well, mystery solved. Right, you, where do you go? Not here, that's for sure. Well, that goes there. Oh, that's where that piece goes, okay. Cool. And all of that goes onto there. Good, the bottom corner is taking shape. My disapproving stare in the middle of the picture there. Right, that's recognised to be part of Althea's wing there. Oh hey, there's the bottom of my face. I'll bring this down here for you guys. There you go. You're welcome. This, where does this go? Oh, it goes there, okay. It also means as well, now that we've got the outside edge locked, any pieces that we put on that connect to it, we can't move them by accident either. So it makes things a little bit doubly helpful. That goes there, this goes here, haha. I'm so good at this. Haha, I'm so good at this, he said, as though jigsaws are a competitive sport. I'm sure there are some people out there who do jigsaws competitively. Maybe it's a thing, I don't know. I've never heard of it though. This looks like it's going to be part of... Yes, it goes there, okay, it's part of my little thought bubble with the... with the big tent and a weight inside of it. This looks like it's part of my sleeve somewhere. Not sure where though. Oh, there it is. I really ought to not type whilst walking, almost walked into a pole and a few branches. You really shouldn't, yes, both for that reason and because I'll call you a smartphone zombie otherwise. Oh god, I still remember hearing the news stories coming out, you know, back when Pokemon Go sort of first released and was such a massive thing. About like, you know, the people just walking out into people on public pathways and walking into traffic as well. Because they were just staring at their phones and I'm like, bro, how? That could never be me. Partly because, like, I don't play stuff like that on my phone. Partly because I grew up learning proper road safety. I don't stare straight down at a device in my hand when I'm crossing the road there. And partly because if I'm out and about in public, I'm only taking my phone out to look at it if I need to. Because I know what some people are like and somebody will try to steal it. Not the phone zombie allegations. He's gonna be slowly shambling along in the dead of night going, charging bank. Walking along a dark alley, you just hear a sort of Basher's sort of slightly undead voice going, USB cable. I'm sorry, I'll stop poking fun. I don't need any more allegations that I bully you guys. God knows you people already do that to me enough. Okay, need some yellowy and pink bits for the rest of this wall on the floor down here, just behind Althea. Just for those just joining, welcome! Feel free to come and join in. Like the message on screen says, use the pinned link to come and join in with us. We're doing multiplayer jigsaws. There's no sign up or download needed. It's all done through your web browser. We're doing one of the little promotional pictures I made 2 weeks ago when myself and my VTuber wife Althea were playing Fall Guys together. It's one of the better pictures I've made, I think, because it's quite funny. Yeah, we're doing this to, if she shows up, hopefully try and cheer up a little bit, because Althea's not feeling very well right now. So hopefully everybody wishes her well. I need her to get better because she's my friend, and also I want to stream stuff with her again. We've got another collaboration planned, but we can't play together just yet while she's under the weather. No, it's karma for my bullying you. Karma loves messing with me. Fair enough then. Okay, this little crown thing goes at the top of the Fall Guys logo here, so that goes there somewhere. I'm going to start trying to find some of the rest of the pieces of the word fall. Oh, there we go. Stuck 2 bits together. Let's bring these over here and see where we can put them. Looks like these go at the top somewhere. Well, that goes there. Oh, there we are. Helpful. Well, let's go somewhere. It's part of Althea's head. I'll just leave that there for the time being. These pink and blue bits, they go somewhere on the left side over here. Because they're part of the flooring behind the little orange pirate bean fellow on the left side of the image. Speaking of which, I've got 2 pieces of him already put together. There we go. Let's see, 26 minutes we've been doing this jigsaw for, and we're already more than halfway done. Wow. This picture's incredibly simple, isn't it? Or maybe having it set to 405 pieces is just lowering the difficulty slightly. Oh well, not going to complain. The faster time we complete this tonight, the more time we have to do more pictures. So what the hell. That can go there, this can go... don't really know where. Not quite there. This doesn't fit to anything. These should link to each other somehow though, so I'll keep all of those together. Oh, that goes there. Okay. Easily sorted out after about a moment of confusion. Just busy putting together this little bean person. This looks like part of his clothing, doesn't it? His sort of jacket that he's wearing. Yes, it is. Cool. part of Althea's wing. And a bit of that orange background stuff there on the right. So this goes over here somewhere. Whereabouts, I'm not quite sure. I'll just leave it here in case anybody else can find the matching pieces for it. Right, where do you go? Again, don't mind me, just busy grabbing random bits and pieces and throwing them around in places where it looks like they should go. Oh hey, speak of the devil, or rather the angel in question. Hey Althea. Hey sweetheart. Mwah. Mwah. How you doing? Are you feeling any better today? Also, look, I was saying at the start of the stream, to hopefully try and will you into getting better, we're doing... Oh, not really, she says. Ah, poor thing. Well, get better soon, okay? Hey, look, we're doing this picture. Because I figured you could do with a bit of cheering up, since you're feeling unwell. We're doing this. But yes, make sure you get lots of rest, okay? And that does include not sticking around here if it means getting some rest and getting your strength back, okay? All the same though, get better soon, you dog. I love you. Okay, I'll stop, sorry. Let's get back to this, shall we? Okay, this is part of the little pirate fellow's costume that goes in there. What about this? Where the hell does this go? I'm sure this goes somewhere around here as well, I'm just not quite sure where. Ah, this is his sort of lower body bit. So this goes over here. Hey Richard, yes, beans on toast indeed, yeah. How are you? How's things? No, I appreciate the love. Ah, okay. Well, glad to hear it. But yes, for those just joining us, we're doing multiplayer jigsaws again, like I've said for the third or fourth time now. There's no download or sign up needed, as the message says. Use the link I've pinned in the Twitch chat to come and join in if you'd like to, well, do jigsaws with us. We're doing a promotional image I made for a collaboration between myself and Althea 2 or 3 weeks ago, where we were playing Fall Guys. It's one of the little promo pictures I'm the most proud of. How British, beans on toast. Now shut up, you. Okay, let's see. Bit of green on this one. So green goes on this side here. This is part of the background. That goes there. Lovely. Where the hell do these go? I'm pretty sure that's part of my outfit, isn't it? Yes, that looks like part of my shoulder, maybe. This little bit here on the corner. Thomas Whistle indeed, thank you. It's exactly what we needed in these trying times. It's much appreciated. Oh, hang on, this is part of our little pirate guy down here. Okay. At least I think it is. Newt, indeed. Wait, is it? I'm getting confused now. Where does this bit go? No, it can't be part of my shoulder. My shoulder's already done. What the hell? Oh, no, I've just now realised it's part of my hat. Whoops. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. Yes, thank you for the Newt as well. God, just fucking wondering if after I finish Mass Effect, I should stream Baldur's Gate 3. God, I haven't played Mass Effect in years. God. Great, I want to go back and just binge play the entire trilogy again now. Okay, this goes somewhere around here, because this is... Well, it doesn't go up here next to the thought bubble. It goes down here somewhere. Oh, it goes there. There we go, because this is part of the floor. It's part of the background there. Where we're all running on, and this little bean fellow is behind us all. It's okay, I love your stupidness. Thanks, I think. There we go, stick all of this little fellow on here. He's not quite finished yet, but there we go, fills in the picture a bit more. How long have we been doing this already? 33 minutes, and we are 68% finished. Wow. We are flying through this. I bet the next one will be harder, mostly because it's one of Red's pictures. Let's see, this goes over here somewhere. That's part of Althea. Not quite sure where yet, though. I haven't really started working the specifics out yet. Red's just saying on the website that bite me. Goes down there. Ah, this goes over here somewhere. There we are. And the really sort of vibrant purple part of Althea's hair is lowered down because it gets more blue at the top. So this is going to go over here somewhere. There we are. Nice. What about this piece? Where's this going? No clue. Can't find out what this connects to. Oh, it goes over here. Okay. My bad. Just a crosswalk away from home. Yay! Get off your phone. Look both ways. I'm sure you've all seen me playing some of my driving games here on stream, haven't you, folks? And we definitely advocate for road safety, don't we? Laughs nervously and has streamed Wreckfest like 4 or 5 times now. I need to play that game some more. We still haven't finished the career mode yet, have we? Nice, relaxing destruction stream where we just crash cars for about 3 hours. Yeah, we'll organise another one of those. Why not? At some point, I guess. Where the hell's this connect to? Don't know. I'm sure it goes up here somewhere. Blue, white, sort of pink down there. Right, what can that be? Aha! This is part of the clouds in the background next to me, next to where the thought bubble is. Not quite sure. Well, I think I know whereabouts it goes. Oh, there we are. Thought it had BM on one of these bits here. Yes, heart indeed. Darling. All seriousness, get better soon, okay? Dog. Because yes, once Althea's feeling better, we are going to arrange to do another collab, and we will be playing, I think I've mentioned it a couple of times now at this point, that thing Goblin Cleanup. So that should be good. We'll be janitors in a dungeon, and we're turning into the goblins that we've always been, apparently. My ears hurt like hell. Ah. If your ears are going to hurt while you're listening to me, then, as much as I'm loath to say this, you don't have to stick around, Alfie, if it's gonna cause you immense pain, like listening to things, alright? Get some rest and get better, that's the most important part, okay? And yes, I do mean that sincerely, believe it or not. Oh, through in a maid dress, oh shush. Hopefully not. It's not that, just the pressure on my ears. Oh, okay. Well, I hope you've got strong enough meds to help you alleviate it, at least. You'd think a British voice would be soothing, but the ears. Shut up, you're not helping. The abuse I put up with sometimes, I swear. Althea, no. You're not feeling well, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? You're not feeling well, you're delirious. Shush. Oh, that goes down there, this goes there, cool. Now because it's a Tuesday in it. Very funny. Yes, very humorous. Haha, he's British, he clearly says Tuesday. You know, instead of Tuesday. I feel like that's less of a Britishism and more of an Americanism, the whole Tuesday thing. I really do. I feel like that's an Americanism born out of an assumed stereotype. All of the British accents I've heard, I've never heard any British person pronouncing it like Tuesday. Like that. You're an Americanism. What the fuck kind of insult is that? Oh, good lord. Well, thank you for the rare insult, I suppose. Don't tempt me, she says. Oh, shush, Althea. Do it, no balls. Shut up. Don't tempt her. Do not. Actually, wouldn't it make more sense to put Arthur in a nurse outfit for Althea? Don't. Fuck it. We're not doing this again, alright? IQ, why are you saying chat Arthur's lying? What the fuck are you talking about? Can we just have a nice, relaxing evening and doing jigsaws? Seriously, is that so much to fucking ask for sometimes? You people are going to be the death of me. I look forward to that little sound clip getting taken out of context somehow. Right, let's see, where does this go? Don't know. I keep putting it here like that's gonna do something. It isn't. I think my brain's switched off at this point. Too sure I love giving it a temptation. Althea, no, okay? Shush. It's always nice and relaxing to bully Arthur while doing a jigsaw, it's quite therapeutic. Basher, don't you fucking start as well. Why not? Like I'm the one who's gonna suffer the consequences, so I say she goes for Mr. Carnaby at your service, madam. What? Whatever, I'm just ignoring all of you. Okay, bit of a purple background here. This goes somewhere. Oh, it goes there. Okay, cool. This. Well, this can't be part of the speak bubble, can it? No, it's part of the thought bubble. There we go. It goes up there. And great, she's making that face again, so I have to go and check Discord real quick. Oh, fucking hell, what now? And here I was trying to be nice to you because you're not feeling well. Serves me fucking right, I guess. Something fool me once. I'm not going to go ahead and describe what I just saw because frankly I'd rather not. I'm trying to put it out of my brain. Where's this go? It goes there. Of course, there was another piece blocking it. How about you describe it anyways? How about you fuck off, Basher? No, don't bully me. I'm sick. Well, too late. You've cast the first stone. It doesn't matter if you're sick now. You've set the rules of engagement. Being sick no longer has anything to do with it. Or do I need to go ahead and post the... Yeah, there's an idea. I've already shown you the picture, Althea. Should I go ahead and post the picture of you and I walking down a town road together with our theoretical kid? Would you like everyone to see that one, perhaps? You know, because you're not feeling well and all. I figure it might cheer you up. There we go, that's stopped her. I'm not even gonna elaborate on that now as well. That's the most hilarious part. I've already shown Althea the picture. This is back when we were having our little war with each other, doing the whole stupid AI image editing thing. And then I think I won. Yeah. I sent Althea in a private Discord message a certain picture of a certain topic, and I believe I claimed a victory that day. So I'm not even going to elaborate, I'm just going to let her sit there with that knowledge that I've still got the picture and could post it at any time now. What bloody hell's this go? I've just now realised these bits might go on this side over here. Yeah, because there's some of these pink tree things over on this side. There we go. Thought I cast the first stone, Bash says. Well, maybe you did. Arthur has a child. Maybe, maybe not. You'll have to speculate. Has it though? Has it stopped her? Clearly not, so I may have to make good on my threats. Mightn't I? I don't know why she's freaking out so much about that picture anyways. Out of all of the things she's gone ahead and fucking edited me into with this whole AI shit, this is one of the more wholesome things that could have come from it. And for some reason it's got her in a blind panic. The Althea Fallen is a very strange creature, don't ever try to understand her. And I mean that in a nice way too. That's the funny part. Althea, if you say that combination of words again, I'm going to go ahead and actually generate some AI pornography of us, okay? I straight up mean some Rule 34 type stuff. Don't tempt me. I will do it. I will make R18 of us. Hey, it's called fighting fire with fire, okay? Don't AO me. I'm an artist, Mr. Carnaby, so telling me to speculate is very dangerous territory. Oh, well, have I got a commission topic for you then, artist basher? I got a good laugh, thank you. I'm happy to entertain. On the rare occasions where I'm actually being funny and making people laugh. Maybe I should go ahead and post that picture. I don't think she's learning her lesson, you know, folks. Nearly finished. We are 98% done. We're down to the last couple of pieces. Everybody grab one and quickly try and find where the hell they're supposed to go to. Hey, look at that. Picture's done. How long did it take us? We spent 46 minutes doing that. GG, well done everybody. Right, it's only been 1 hour in total, so what say you all to another picture? Why not? I'll go ahead and unlock this, there we go. Right, so if you've never been on this website before, you don't have to go anywhere for this. What I'm going to do is move this to the top corner of the board there to give us some space, and I'll simply upload another picture directly onto the page here. So if you'd all like to stick around for a few moments while I do this, I'll also mark this image as completed on Discord, because I do keep track on the text channel, the jigsaw submissions, of which ones we've done and which ones we haven't done yet. Let's take a look-see. Never thought Arthur to be the type to fight fire with fire. Well, there you go. You push a man too far and see what happens. Hey, Basher's joined. Just be a moment there, Basher. Just busy loading a new picture in. Okay, there we go. We've got a new picture here. This is one of Red's submissions. It's basically a big sort of jigsaw type wall thing, like a brick wall, and painted into different colours. So, confirm image. Now, as we found out last time, like the last couple of times, the image preview for new pictures when you upload them doesn't work straight away. However, if you press F5, if you refresh the page, you don't have to like leave or anything, you can just refresh the page and you'll still be here. That makes the image preview work for any new images that get uploaded into the room there. So all you gotta do is hit F5 or click the little refresh button, and you should be back in, and then you simply click the preview thing in the top left there, and then press 2 for the second picture. Here we go. This is the one that Red came up with. It's like it's a wall there, it's painted in the sort of style of a jigsaw pieces. We'll see how long this one takes us to do, shall we? What was that? What just happened? Althea says take a drink. IQ says gonna disappear. Okay. Cheers for joining in. And here's Basher with us joining. There we go. But yes, remember folks, there's no limit to the player slots here, at least none that I'm aware of. And again, no download, no sign up, all of this is done in web browser, so if you'd like to come and join in with us, feel free to join in. We do try to have a good time on our streams here, but more so with these little community jigsaw evenings. They're typically a good laugh. Even if we do somehow start talking about some fairly cursed things. Usually thanks to all of you fine folk. That sounded really sarcastic, didn't it? Good, maybe it was supposed to. Okay, so the top left picture here is a sort of pink tile there, so I'm going to move these ones over a little bit. A good laugh off not Arthur's expense. Yep, pretty much. That does seem to be how it goes, doesn't it? Assholes. You know what else is a good laugh? Althea, I swear to God. Don't make me hurt you. Because I will. Oh, it's been 1 hour actually. Give me a moment, folks. I'm going to go ahead and change the record. Let's put a different song on, shall we? Let's see. Different music track. What should we have? Let's go with this one. There we are. Okay, this goes up here somewhere because that's got part of the sort of yellow peg on it for the yellow piece up there. That goes there, this goes here. Haha, I'm so good at this. Click. No, I'm already in pain. Oh, well, good. And then you'll be in even more pain, won't you? It won't feel as awkward then, will it? Because you'll know what to expect. Again, I'm kidding. Get better soon, you dork. Don't make that face at me. You started it. You're so mean. I'm only mean because I like you, you silly sausage. I was trying to come up with a family-friendly, generic insult there, I guess. Okay, this is the dark grey bit. This goes over here somewhere. Pink goes on this side. Oh, there's also this weird sort of black and white part. Sort of down here somewhere. Where the hell's that go? Oh. Like that. You like a silly sausage. Shut up. And silly sausage was the best thing you could have come up with. Would you rather I just generically call you a bitch instead? Would you have preferred that? Oh, Christ. Besides, how would that have sounded much better? I'm only mean to you because I like you, Althea, you bitch. That doesn't sound much friendlier, does it? Oh, Christ. Sounds better than silly sausage TBH. Oh, shut up, Basher. Forget I said anything then. Jesus Christ, why do I even bother being here? You people can be extra sometimes, you know that, right? Okay, sort of black on the side here, pink on the not side. This goes down here somewhere. Not quite sure where, but it goes down here. So I'm going to leave that there. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just trying random pieces out here. Should be doing something useful instead, shouldn't I? Like that. There we go. Because it's funny to bully the VTuber Arthur. Oh, shut up. Bet Red or Sickly could have come up with something better. Yes, yes, whatever. That goes there. Where the hell does this go? Over here somewhere. There we go. Like that. Does that connect to this bit? No, it doesn't. It does connect to that though. Oh yeah, we're moving along. There we are. Nice. Okay, sort of yellow, black at the black at the bottom. It's just like for the border there. But yellow means it goes over here somewhere. Haha! Look at that. Not this part that goes there, this bit goes over here. For the sort of white peg bit there. Red loves me and Sickly tolerates me. He did tell me, by the way, he did actually tell me about the message that you sent him on Discord or something when he got back from work, I think, one evening. Like, I think it was something to the effect of you messaging him on Discord out of nowhere, asking if he was caught up with, like, the newest Genshin update. He said yep, and then you just sort of went, yay, and then that was the end of it. I think the exact words he used, actually, when he told me about it were, Arthur, get your wife in check. Or something to that effect. It was like, Arthur, rein your woman in. Oh, God. And that was at the strangest time, wasn't it? Thank you to Kev2524 for the first time chat there. Hey. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? How's things? Nice to meet you. We're doing multiplayer jigsaws. If you've got time to on your device, use the link in the chat to come and join in with us. We're having fun. We're literally just doing jigsaw puzzles, but they're custom images, and we're on multiplayer with viewers. It's a good time. I think our mutual love of Genshin is what keeps them around. Let's see, any more edge pieces? Sickly, are you here? If you don't answer, she's gonna keep saying your name until you respond to her. Oh, there he is. Okay. I said, Arthur, what's wrong with your woman? He replied, who? Oh, Alfie. Yes, that's it. That's how you know I'm too far gone as a streamer, because he was like, Arthur, what's wrong with your woman? I'm like, wait, I'm single. What do you mean, what's wrong with my woman? Oh, right, her. Oh, Christ. We have fun here, though, don't we, folks? We have a good time. We try to, at least. Oh, okay, we've got most of the outside edge done. I saw somebody move it accidentally. I just did that as well. I'm going to go ahead and lock it so we don't move it around again. Oh, that was red, okay. Oh, so that's what you mean by VTuber wife. What else would I have meant? Yes. Wasn't aware of the law. Well, to be fair, it surprised even me as well. I think I think it was more or less officially decided, Althea, when you were streaming with like a different friend at one point, weren't you? Because like I came along for it. I was like I'm saying hi to you guys. Like I was watching for a bit, and then like I think the person you were playing with even sort of asked as well about. Hang on, wait, like oh right, like you two know each other or something, and then you kind of said, oh yeah, like he's my husband, or something like that. And I think the guy you were playing with was like, oh okay, what the hell? And I was sitting there in chat like, oh wait, what? Our meeting was one of great renown. Indeed. Okay, green with red on the bottom. Well, thankfully there's only one red piece on here, so we know that this goes around here somewhere. It also means we immediately know where the hell all of these red pieces go. Downside, there's a lot of them. Remember, we're averaging around 450 pieces. I'm not quite sure how many there are for this picture. The only way to tell is to go back to the sort of create a lobby thing and have a look on there. But it's somewhere around the ballpark of 450-ish. Give or take, I suppose. Oh, I've just worked out where this incredibly specific green bit goes. I've just worked out where the hell this piece goes. You see this green space down at the bottom left corner here? Do you see that part above the second line there that looks like a bit like a semicircle? That's what it is. I've only just now recognised what that is when I picked it up. I was like, does this go over here somewhere? Wait, no it doesn't. So this can sit here, I guess. Just leave it there for the time being. Actually, in a similar vein, this should go underneath it somewhere. Yes, there we are. That connects to that. I'm doing that thing again. I'm working on like random bits and pieces. 450? Why not 500, you big wimp? Love you. Shut up. We're doing 450 because I wasn't sure what resolution images we're using for this. The website generally says that the higher resolution picture the better because the individual pieces sort of become easier to see, they're less pixelated. I wasn't sure what pictures we'd be doing tonight, so yeah, we decided to go with 450 after a little bit of discussion. I say a little bit of discussion. I quizzed the viewers on how many pieces we should do. Red said she didn't care, and Basher said 420 and then started laughing. Because of course he did. So I figured a nice little compromise of 450 instead. Bruh. What do you mean, bruh? What? What now? How have I now disappointed oh mighty Althea? Get out your system, will you? I've got a fucking jigsaw to do. Oh no, not you. Oh, okay, good. Really, I don't remember saying that, but then again, my memory is awful. Well, you know, you were looking at your smartphone while walking home from work, weren't you? You smartphone zombie. What do you mean, oi? Besides, you've all been poking fun at my expense. Why can't I do the same back to you? Allow me to have this little bit of revenge. Unless you're talking to Althea. I don't know. In which case, keep going, it's funny. Don't oi me, I'm sick. She's gonna keep using that as a defense now. You all do realize that, don't you? She's gonna say whatever the hell she wants tonight, and then just use the I'm not feeling well excuse. Oh well. Not the smartphone zombie allegations again. Yes, the smartphone zombie allegations again. They're not gonna stop, you know. Because I'm not a PNG tuber yet, though. Well, we may as well get started early. Consider it a jump start on your fine career, Dumby. You kids with your buying a new phone every year. Mm. Exactly. Not that I would know, yeah, Mr. is firmly on Team Huawei or Xiaomi, whichever the hell it is he got now. Or is it Samsung? I can't quite remember. You keep chopping and changing quite a lot. Not me, I'm too poor for that shit, bro, same here. I used a Galaxy S8 for the longest period of time, like we're talking years and years. The phone that I've got right now is a Galaxy A20... Oppo, Redmi to current Samsung. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go. 3 phones in 3 years. Fucking zoomer. Ugh. But yes, my current phone here is a Samsung Galaxy A25. The reason I've got this is I didn't purchase it. Sickly actually got it for me from the second-hand shop that he works at, using his staff discount. He got it for me because every time I took my S8 out, it always annoyed him with the age of the phone, and he was like, "Get a new fucking phone, you old man." And I was like, "No, I don't want to, this is still fine." So then he just went ahead and bought me a phone. Cheers for that, by the way. Me with iPhone off, he says, "Oh, for fuck's sake." Of course. I say that like if I didn't have the money, I wouldn't get an iPhone myself. It wouldn't be to use it as an iPhone, though. It'd be to use it for my streaming stuff, my VTubing thing here. Because right now I'm using a webcam. And I've been reliably informed, time and time again, that using iPhones is much better because of the sort of infrared camera on the front, like the facial recognition camera. So it does the sort of tracking a little bit better. Still fine, and you had to charge it constantly throughout the day because the battery was low. It wasn't constantly throughout the day, you blithering idiot. At worst, like it'd maybe get down from 100% charge to like 60% or something, or 70% by the end of the day, and that's because I was playing like 1 or 2 gacha games on it as well. This is back when one of the games that me and you play, Sickly, was an absolute battery hog, by the way, before they optimized it. But yes, I'm not going to put up with this kind of abuse from somebody who bought 3 phones in 3 years, you fucking kid. iPhone cringe, though. Bro, Blake walked in and he started bullying me. He called me stinky. Well, you know, take a shower. I'm so sorry. God, couldn't resist. I was justified in every upgrade and I stand by that. Sure. Sickly, let's face it, you'd probably get the Genshin Impact, like, special collaboration phones if you were able to. Actually, weren't you toying with the idea of at one point getting the special Genshin Impact, like, earphones or something? Was it like Samsung Smart Bud things? I don't remember what the hell they were called. Some sort of, like, big brand collaboration earphones with, like, Genshin Impact or some crap like that. I think me and you were talking about that at one point, weren't we? Let's see. Green with white on the top. That's going to be this piece here, isn't it? Let's see. OnePlus actually released the Kaching OnePlus 12R phone right after I bought the Redmi. Of course. Bro, the PS5 is coming out with a limited edition Genshin Impact controller. I want it so bad. I think Sickly actually told me about the Genshin controller, yeah, a couple of days ago. You kids and your limited time Genshin crossovers and your iPhones and your earphones and stuff like that. Let's see, where's this go? No fucking clue. It goes over here somewhere. Don't know where. Just gonna leave it there for the time being. If they released it a little sooner, I would have actually bought it. I don't doubt that you would have, yeah. Bro, I love my hot Genshin men. Of course you do. Let's see, where's this go? Generic green X piece. This could go fucking anywhere for all I know. Up there? No. Down here? Oh, it goes there. Okay. What a guess. Wow. Alright. Generic green bit with a tiny speck of white on this part of the pocket there. However, if you look closer, you can see a small part of the line moulding in the wall there. What does that tell us? Well, not a whole lot. It either goes in the top middle green bit there, or the bottom green part down here. If only they were real, I'd leave you and Blake in a heartbeat. Sure. What was this about you feeling jealous when I was doing that collab on Sunday, by the way? Thing is, OnePlus actually put in work theming both their Genshin phones, meanwhile Apple did a Zenless Zone Zero iPhone 16, I think. And the only special thing about it was the special Zenless merch that came with it. The actual iPhone was completely plain. Of course it was. Why would it be any different? It's a fucking iPhone. An iPhone 16 to a 17 is hardly a difference by itself. I would know. I used to work in the same second-hand place that you work in, so I've been clued into this sort of stuff. Again, not to, you know, poke fun at or insult anybody who, you know, in our chat who may purchase and use iPhones. If you want to, then sure. I suppose upgrading, you know, the model every year has its merits. I'm just poking fun as all from things that I've experienced and my financial situation. Me jealous? Nah. Really? So I didn't get a Discord message from you, Althea, on Sunday near the start of the stream, did I? Saying that when the shared chat thing turned on, you were thinking to yourself, who the fuck is Cyro? That had better be a man. Yes, I am going to call you out like that. Because it's funny. Where's this go? Not there. Okay, cool. You must be imagining things. Oh, well, it's a good thing I can go and screenshot it then, isn't it? And, you know, just share it with everyone. Sorry, I'm still paying attention to the website chat as well. Red saying her Samsung S20 is 4 years old. Again, if it works, it works. That's why I kept my phone as long as I did, and for some reason sickly took offense to that. Where's this go? Fuck it, don't know. That looks like a tiny speck of green. But it's on a red and a white part here. Does this go over here? Yes, it does. Haha, look at that. He says as though he accomplished something major. iPhones aren't bad, Apple's just really stubborn with actually implementing genuine improvements. Agreed, yes. Samsung in recent has been doing the same, being the last one to the party in the Android scene with new technologies. Well, it's because Samsung and sort of Apple are the biggest, like, dominant players in the smartphone market. They're just starting to get complacent. That means they're deciding to put as little work in as possible, because they know that people will just go ahead and give them money anyhow, regardless of what actual changes are made to the hardware or the software. My first phone was an iPhone, haven't gotten an iPhone since. My first phone was one of the Nokia brick phones, the 3310, I think. Loved that thing. My first smartphone was, I think, oh god, what was it? It was some sort of Android. I'm trying to remember the exact model of it now. What the hell was it? I loved it though. Mostly because this is back when sort of Samsung Android phones let you really customize them. I'm not just talking like the wallpaper or anything like that. I mean like the entire theme of the whole thing, icons, even the font, that sort of thing. I made my phone look like some sort of future sci-fi PDA device thing, with like this sci-fi looking blocky font and like orange like UI backgrounds and sort of icon packs. I loved it. It was brilliant. I don't know if it was this thing, a Samsung Galaxy J2. That might have been my first smartphone. I'm not quite sure. Again, can't quite remember. That was years and years ago. at this point. I think my brother has one of those Google Pixel ones. They're supposed to be pretty good from what I've heard here. S26 probably getting announced in the next few weeks. If they don't announce it has a silicon carbon battery, it's so over. Completely fair, yeah. Wow, imagine being so old that your first phone was a brick. Shut up, kid. Be silent, miss, was born after the year 2000. Shut up. No, I'm not sure how that's supposed to be an insult, so I'm not going to bother elaborating on it. Your first phone was an immovable object. What the fuck are you talking about? It was movable, you... Listen, I can't help that, old man. Yes, you can. Be born sooner. Wait, is Althea actually a year of birth starts with 2? Yes, she is sickly. It's officially over. Not only am I old, but you're old as well. Yeah, there you go. She's even just said it there herself. So yes, guess what? You're older than sickly as well. Nah, mate, we're done here. Sickly's giving up. He's just going to go and euthanize himself now, I think. OMG small, yeah. Everyone poke fun at Althea for being a child. Anyway. Where's this go? It's got the little white bit here, which suggests... I don't know, absolutely nothing. Probably doesn't go along the top yet. Ah, it goes down here, I think. Just sort of blindly guessing because of... Yeah, the yellow and the green bits on left and right side there, and then the white on this bit, so it's going to be part of the wall there where the paint or the wallpaper, whatever the hell it is coming away. Which is a really long-winded way of saying it goes down here somewhere. Ah, that goes onto there. Cool. Progress is sort of happening. Kinda. I'll leave this here for the moment. My brother was born in 2004. Fucking hell. You can stop anytime you'd like, Althea. I already feel old enough, okay? I already feel old every time I get up in the morning, my joints scream at me. I already feel old every time I get up in the... Every time I'm going through the day and my joints just make loud cracking noises like this. Ah, God. Ow. That was all of my fingers at the same time, by the way. Fuck. And that's before you get into my elbow making loud popping sounds. Like that. Don't fucking ew me, okay? Basha, do not. Don't you start as well, whippersnapper. Although I've also made jokes that my not being born in 2000s is basically just a technicality since it was 1999. Okay, so that's 2 people who don't like it. That's Red saying, "Can you fuck off with me doing that?" And Basher saying bone popping is his biggest ick. Consider it revenge for all of the stupid AI editing shit you people have been doing to me the last couple of times. Ow. Alright, let's get back on with this, shall we? I haven't used AI Learn. No, but you've been encouraging it, and that's just as bad, okay? You've been encouraging everybody else when they've been doing it. Sorry, just adjusting my glasses a little bit. Haven't used AI though. Althea laughing her ass off. I'm just catching strays. Guilty by association, exactly. Even sickly they're saying perhaps, but you were there. Like I said, folks, for you non-regulars who may be lurking in the chat there, we try to have a good time. We try to have fun here. Try being the word. Shut up, sickly. Okay, where's this a little speck go? We've got 3 of these yellow ones. I've got to try and identify where the hell this goes on the picture now, whereabouts it goes, by this little cluster of white pixels, haven't I? Fuck. But I do have a bit of an eye for detail. That is one of my strongest suits. So I'd like to think I should be good at figuring out where the hell this should be placed. Okay, found it. It goes on the right side for the yellow block on the right side, towards the top left there. You can sort of, I can't really move the mouse cursor onto it, there's no way of making the preview picture stick. But you can sort of see, I'm going to try and stand on the picture there. Yeah, this part right here. That's where that goes. The piece that I've got a hold of here. Wait, so who's older, Sickly, Red, or you, Arthur? I'm not going to get into that purely on the grounds of Red hasn't revealed her age, and I don't feel like doxing somebody, well, slightly doxing somebody if they don't want it. All you need to know, though, is that I'm older than Sickly. There you go. He's younger than me by a couple of years. So if we're talking in the sense of myself and moderator Sickly, I'm the older of the two. Fair enough, Grandpa. Shut up. Don't make me crack my bones down the microphone again. I can't actually. They're on cooldown. Think of it in terms of like an RPG. My skill is on cooldown. I can't use again for a few minutes. Unfortunately, I'm a 97 child. Basher says, "Ha, old man." That's just a few years younger than me. And yes, it also means you're older than Althea, and it means you're older than Sickly by 2 years. Ah, God. Like I said, we try to have fun. Usually at the expense of each other. So make sure to drop me a follow, folks. You know, if you wouldn't mind, if you're enjoying the stream here. Okay, yellow bit with little white bit up there. Where the fuck's that go? Can't really tell. Please not the bones. Old. Oi, I'm sick. Sickly, but not sickly. Don't be confused. I'm younger than Arthur. I didn't catch that. Shut up. You people are something else, you really are. Stop saying grandpa, okay? Otherwise I'll have to break out the grandpa voice that I did on fucking Coffin of Andy and Lele when me and Althea were streaming that together. You know, the one that like hurt my throat. Fucking kids these days in their goddamn Twitch streams! Sorry, excuse me. I can't really do like a stereotypical old man voice all that one. Get that out of here. You people are something else, pot calling the kettle black. The other week at work I mentioned my birthday was coming up, Sickly saying before long, and one of my co-workers was like, "Oh yeah, you'll be 27, you're nearly 30, and I genuinely had a 1,000-yard stare. Yeah. You should kill them the next time you see them. It might help you take the edge off. Or maybe it'll get you arrested. One of the two. It'll be funny. Where's this go? Don't take anything I'm saying as like actual, you know, instruction, of course. I'm not getting implicated in some legal case here, alright? Let's just get that out of the way with right fucking now. Where's this go? There's that long white bit there, which leads me to believe it goes along here somewhere. Along the bottom bit. Ah. A little bit of a shadow where this part of the paint is sticking up there. This goes down here. There we are. Nice. goes there, that connects to these bits as well. Lovely. This goes, I don't know where, but we've got it here now at least. Yellow and black, where's that gonna go? The rough line there makes me think it's somewhere along this bit here. But it can't go there, surely, because, yeah, it doesn't stick there. Brother-in-law's turning 29 May. I'm sure that'll fly well in court. A steampunk-style twig feature would tell me to... Don't fucking use that T word with me, okay? Fuck off. Jesus Christ. Fun fact, Blake and I are the same age, but I'm older than him by a month and change. Fair enough then. He ain't wrong though, honey. Shut up. Me and that co-worker, I'm gonna take a quick drink there. I'm doing quite a lot of reading tonight, compared to usual, just to hydrate my throat there. Oh, cool. Red was quietly working on that big bit of the white piece here in the middle left section. Epic. Now we've got a big mess of other parts just shittily scattered around here. Cool. Anyways, sickly they're saying. Me and that co-worker have the kind of funny shit-talky relationship, and that was the only time I was actually like, you fucking what? And she didn't even mean it as a jab, it was literally just a statement of fact. Yeah. I'm trying not to think of my birthday coming up again in April this year. All I'm trying to think about with regards to it is doing a birthday stream on Twitch here. Because my birthday and our sort of Twitch debut date are completely different. I know the general stereotype is that a VTuber's birthday is, you know, the date that they debut and what have you, but I like to consider them separate because, frankly, I'm already old enough. Where's the lie? Basher saying fuck off. Although she is also a born in 2000 person, so I can forgive it, can't be mean to the kids. Fair point. Right, I keep trying this bit along here thinking something's gonna happen, and it doesn't go on any of these pieces, so I just need to take it all the way up to the top of the picture and be done with it. Where does it go? Don't fucking know. Here somewhere, I guess. Red saying I'm an old fart, you can all shut up, lol. I'll hear me turning 24 in April. Oh cool, your birthday's in April as well, yes. Oh, I already knew that. Duh. Yay. And then Basher saying he turns 29 in May. Yay. Cool. Well, happy early birthday, just in case I'm not here for that. Well, I should sort of be here for that. My VTuber anniversary thing is the end of May. Yeah, it's the 31st, I believe. And I still don't have anything decent planned out for it. Good God. Ugh. I'm really falling behind on this whole streaming career thing, aren't I? Ugh. Well, you really are old if you forgot my birthday. Shut up. Didn't mean it like that. You're a based April, Chad. Basher saying wedding, mate. Not Basher, sorry, that was Red. Sorry, you've both got the same sort of Twitch colour here on my chat on the side there. I just saw the pink and I assumed. Althea's April 26. Yeah, Sickly is April 22nd. Basher's birthday is apparently May the 19th. And for anybody who cares, mine is April the 6th. So yeah, there you go. Since we're now on the topic of birthdays. Oh yeah, Red's is on the 27th of May there. Fuck does this go? I've got no idea. Oh well. Try and find some other green line pieces to stick on it, maybe it'll help. It didn't really help all that much. Who knew? Unless this goes down here, I'm not quite sure. It goes down here, okay. Mystery solved. Now this says 80% completed, but you've got to take into consideration as well, we've still got the other picture here too. This one. We've already got that picture fully done, so this 80% finished for this image isn't going to be perfectly accurate. Oh, cool. That was unexpected, but not unwelcome. Where's this go? Not there. Okay, cool. Does it go somewhere on this side? Can't quite tell. Sorry, I will catch up in a moment. I'm just busy testing stuff out to see if any of these pieces stick with other pieces. So far, no, they are not, which is very disappointing. My brother-in-law and my brother share a birthday, May 24. My brother will be 22. Oh, cool. Nice, nice. Ah, there we are. Found where that piece goes to. I'm a little bit surprised that we haven't made a lot of progress on the red bit yet, considering the red piece of the image here is literally just one section. We already know where it goes around here somewhere. But it looks like Bash is busy working on that, so I guess I'll stop. Well, I say stop, I'll try and see if I can't help out a little bit. Let's have a look. Okay, what do I think that's gonna be? Oh, I think I know, that's going to be this top section. There it is, with the red peg going out to the left side. Brother will be 22, he's the ultimate baby. Now, I think the ultimate baby is one of the people that I do my volunteering with at the charity shop I help out at sometimes when I've got some free time late in the week. We've got a new volunteer lad there. He's very nice. He actually joined the Discord server. He goes by the name Rogue, I think, on Discord. Artist type. He's practicing drawing. He was talking about being in high school around the time of 2020 to 2021. And he was talking about it like it was a long time ago, and I'm just there like, bro, shut up, please, okay? I'm way older than you. Don't say high school was ages back, it was only 5 years ago, okay? Do not. You're making me feel even more ancient. He's a nice guy. He's a good laugh. He's typically in on Thursdays, which is I usually do Thursdays and Friday afternoons whenever I'm available if there's nothing else going on. So whenever he's there on Thursdays, the afternoon passes by pretty quickly because it gives me someone to talk to about like video games and stuff. Oh god, Halvey is saying, hell yeah, more artists. Shush, Basher, you're not going to corrupt him, okay? He's already offered to do me a massive favour. He's offered to actually go ahead and draw a little sketch commission of me. Basically for free. If he does do it, by the way, hello, by the way, if you're watching this, Rogue. If/when he gets it done, when he's got the time available, because he's got a lot of stuff going on, he has offered to do it for free there. But I've told him that I'll give him a few quid anyway, a couple of British pounds, as a little friend's commission type thing. I've also gone ahead, Althea, I probably should have told you this a bit sooner. I've gone ahead and sent him your full, your full-size image as well as a reference, because I might have asked for a commission of the, I might have asked for like a little commission if he can of the two of us together. It's nothing like when I say the two of us together, before anybody gets any ideas, get your minds out of the gutter, okay? It's nothing like, you know, rated 18 or anything like that. It's just sort of like the two of us holding hands or hugging or something like that. That sort of thing. If he can go ahead and do that, I might slip him £20 or something. I don't know. We'll see. Majored in art college. Oh, did you? I can't draw people like, fair enough then. And then she's saying, ah. Yes, yes. Caught in 4K, 8K, UHD, HDR, Dolby Vision. Shut the fuck up, Sickly. Be quiet. I like how we've just got a big, like, mess of, like, red pieces here now, and we're all just trying to figure out where the fuck they go by trying random bits on different pieces. Oh, God. Efficiency, am I right? Understandable, I haven't learned to draw girls yet. Okay, well this goes there. I'm trying to base my sort of guesstimates for doing these red pieces off of the whole, like, the moulding lines in the walls there. Let's see. Where's this go? No idea. Oh, it connects onto this piece. Okay. I mean, I totally knew what I was doing. Yeah, definitely. This one's got a little sticky down bit like this, where it sticks out the side a little ways. You'd think it'd be easy to find where the hell this connects onto, though. Somehow it isn't, unless we just haven't found that piece yet. No, it should be over here, I think. I don't know. I'll just leave it there, maybe somebody else can work out where it goes. I was more of an abstract artist, obviously. Yeah, that's fair enough. I did science, switched to IT, then dropped out 1 year into the 2-year course because I got bored. Once made a chair completely out of cardboard, you could sit on it as well. Oh, really? That actually is quite impressive, actually. I was always fairly bad at the whole, like, creativity, arts and crafts stuff myself. Never really been one for the whole creative type stuff. Sadly. I did try and practice here and there, but even with drawing, like, the best I can do is stick figures, and even then, the stick figures that I draw typically don't look very good. Very disappointing. Bloody hell does this go? Oh, it goes there. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Where's this go? I'm sure this goes over here with one of these pieces somewhere. No, apparently it doesn't. Big confuse. My stupid ass thinking this bit was going to be simple. Oh, hey Kev. Kev's come and joined in with us. Again, not to sound like a broken record here, but yes, this website doesn't require sign-up, it doesn't require downloads or anything. you can just click on the link in the pinned chat message on Twitch to come and join us. All you have to do is enter a name, choose a colour, and then mess about with some of the other settings as per your preference. So feel free to come and help us out. I promise we're not stuck or anything, I swear. Well, actually we're not. We've got most of the picture filled in now. We've just got a few little bits here and there to block in. We're not even 2 hours into the stream yet. I might have to go ahead and grab another picture to do. Never say never. As a kid I started out learning to draw by tracing Pokemon. Fair enough then. Maybe I should give that a try somehow, at some point. We'll see. Stupidity is a great attractive trait. What the fuck? Again, I love your stupidness. That feels only like a partial... What's what I'm looking for? Feels only like a partial compliment. It feels more like a veiled insult. Obi-Wan Carnaby. Endeavour, don't encourage them. Also, hello Endeavour, how you doing by the way? Yes, we're doing this again. It's one of these nights. But yeah, hey man, how's things? Oh cool, all those bits are stuck together now. Cool, that was perfectly intentional. I 100% knew what I was doing there. Yeah, we'll go with that perfect lie, shall we? Does that go there? No, it doesn't. Cool, I'm back to being stuck again. So yes, we've got our finished first picture here up in the corner there, one of my promo images that I put on Twitter and then used as a thumbnail a couple of weeks back, from when myself and Althea were playing Fall Guys. And now we're doing this one of Red's submissions on our Discord server. For those who aren't on the Discord server, there's a whole bunch of us there, not just myself and viewers like all of you, but also a number of my VTuber friends as well. You should come and join, it's a good time. We typically attempt to make time to play games with each other off stream as well. And we do also have... Oh cool, that was a random guess. We do also have, with relation to these jigsaw things, a specific text channel that you can go ahead and submit pictures for us to use in future jigsaw evenings. Just in case you want to go ahead and suggest any images. Doesn't go there. God damn it. Okay, well if it doesn't go there, it's got to go down here somewhere, surely. Well, over on this side, rather. Hey, there we are. Third time lucky. I do, though. Arthur out here taking credit for all. Shut up, Basher. This is a cooperative effort, you dick. Besides, I'm doing stuff as well, see? Good God. Right, this should be easy now. The rest of the red bits should be falling into place quite simply. We're stupid together. Yes, we are stupid together. Sorry, I'm doing this and paying attention to both the chat on the website here and the chat on Twitch at the same time. Can you send me a link for that? Yeah, sure. I'll use my fancy new command there. Let's see. There we go. Now that I've finally bothered to get a small handful of exclamation mark commands sorted out. Yes, the link can be found down below on my Twitch page here, along with the links to my Twitter account for keeping up with things like schedule updates or just dumb little messages I post here and there. And the link to our YouTube channel as well to find all of our past live streams, as well as short highlights from our previous adventures too. 20% puzzle contribution, 80% yapping. If you don't want me to talk, then stop talking to me. It's that simple. It's like going on the internet, using a chatbot and then saying, this chatbot responded to me after I said something to it. Oh, how could it? How uncouth. Not that I'm calling myself a chatbot, mind you. Don't start getting ideas. Last red piece appears to be hiding. Nope, there we go. Alright, we've just got a few other little bits to fill in. After that, I'll mark this picture as completed, and then, again, it's not even 2 hours into the stream yet. We usually stream for about 3 hours on each of these things. So if we get this finished fast enough, I'll look for another picture we can go ahead and do. We'll see if we can't get 3 in one night completed. Let's just go to probably over here somewhere. I like how most of us are now thinking the same thing, just pick up random pieces and drop them wherever. To see if they work. Again, apologies for clearing my throat repeatedly. I've still got a bit of a tickle back there from, well, from this cold that I've had the entire winter. Let's face it. I'm one of those types who, the moment winter comes around, I've permanently got a stuffy nose and a bit of a cough. Don't worry though, don't suddenly leave the stream. I don't think I'm contagious, maybe. No, that was a couple of weeks ago when that, I think the news were calling it a super flu or whatever. That's when that was going around. And I spent most of the Christmas week in bed being ill. Oh no, how unfortunate. Althea, shush, okay? I know you're more sick. I'm not making a light of that, alright? Like I keep saying, by the way, Althea, you need to hurry up and get better soon because I like you. So hurry the fuck up and stop being sick. But also, we need to collaborate. We need to collaborate together again, and we can't do that when you're under the weather. I'm trying, okay? Try fucking harder. I love you, damn it. Ugh, good god. Just casually dropping the L word, you know, yeah. Anyway, yep, let's keep going with this, shall we? Bringing COVID back, hashtag throwback. Shut up, Endeavour. I love winter, I'm really resistant to the cold, hate any temperature above 70 degrees F. I usually don't mind the cold, usually being the operative word, again, hailing from the frozen north of England. But this winter has been pretty crazy, it really has, in terms of temperature. Typically, I don't mind the cold, though. If anything, I'm much worse when it comes to the heat. Like, we've got freezing temperatures right now. The moment it gets to, like, 25 or 26 degrees, I've already checked out. Like, I'm already complaining about the heat. Never mind when it goes up to, like, 30 degrees or something. Practically dead at that point. I love you too, asshole. Says I love you like a sunrise. Oh, for crying out loud. We're applying another bloody label to me, are we? Love the cold. I did get pneumonia in November, but that's not the cold's fault. Oh, okay. Okay, this is actual funny. By actual funny, would you be happening to refer to our conversation? At least I think it's a conversation that we're all having here. If so, I'm glad that you think it's amusing. Stick around, where we try to have fun like this quite often. Yeah. Again, usually it is at my expense most of the time. Hey, there we go. Another picture done. Let's put it up top with the other one, shall we? 2 pictures in one night. And we still have about an hour left, don't we? So, if you'd like to stick around, folks, if you'd like to hang about in the room here, I'll grab another image that we can go ahead and do. Let's see. open up my thing here, mark this off as completed. Let me get onto the Discord server there, mark that as finished. Different picture, what should we have? Oh, hey Parakeet, whoever Parakeet is. Hello. You've joined us at just the right time. We finished our second image, don't worry, I'm looking for another one to go and do. This one's going to be a bit more vertical. Let's have a Pokemon picture, shall we? We did a Palworld image a couple of weeks, about a month or two back. We did a Palworld image, Depresso. Let's have one of Chinny. He's not here, but let's have one of Chinny's suggestions. It's a Pokemon image. Let's do this one. Pop that in there. This picture is very vertical, however, so I'll make a bit more space down the bottom here. And confirm. Okay, so if you'd like to... Sorry, hold on there. Althea's saying, wait, did you see my suggestion? Where is it? Did you only just post it now? In which case, no, I didn't. Oh, fuck off, Althea. Go away, we're not doing that. It's more AI slop. No, I'm not describing it. Okay, so the folks who are already in the room... For the folks who are already in the room here, if you can't see the preview image in the top left corner here, you don't have to leave or anything, you just have to refresh the page and it'll load the preview picture. So I'm going to do that now myself. There we go. And then you click the preview button again, image 1, image 2, and image 3. Here it is. This is one of Chinny's suggestions. He's one of my IRL friends. He's not here to give us a hand with this, but hopefully we should get it finished nonetheless. It's a little Pokemon picture. There's Espeon there. And yes, it's a lot more vertical than the other ones I've been doing. Come on, Ren wants to do that one too. Shut up! Have you ever done one of the puzzles where it's a huge picture of hundreds and thousands? We haven't done thousands, no. I think the most we tried to do at one point was 750 pieces, and then we learned our lesson when the image was really low resolution. And we didn't get it finished. That was our first ever stream, doing this stuff. Now we're averaging about 450, 500 pieces each time. Is that Pikachu? What? What do you mean, no, you idiot? What? No, you idiot, like the cupcake topping. What? Oh, that kind of hundreds of thousands. Well, you should fucking specify that then next time, shouldn't you? God damn. No, I haven't done anything like that, though. At least I don't think so. Is that Pikachu? No, it's Espeon. OMG, that suggestion, Peak. It isn't Peak, shut up! Basha, stop encouraging Althea, bugger off. No, we're not doing it, piss off. Right. Sorry, folks, I'll actually get on with helping out with this. I was just busy trying to corral everybody. Red wanted to do it too. I don't give a shit! Shut up! Good God. Christ almighty. Oh, sorry, just picking up random pieces and moving them now. Okay, this little bit is going to be part of the leaves in the corner, so I'll move that there, move that bit there. Just... It's Jigglypuff, I seen from above. What? I saw one of those for sale once and had 5,000 pieces. Wow. I think the most I've ever seen, like physically for sale, was about 2,000 or so pieces. Never anything above that, though. And again, I work in a charity shop where, like, we get jigsaws in quite frequently. Those are usually to the tune of 500 or 750, maybe 1,000 pieces at most. I think we've had one or two 1,500 pieces puzzles in that I've seen before, but yeah. Thankfully, I'm one of the shop floor assistants. I don't do a whole lot of organising stock in the back room, so whenever anything like that comes in, I don't have to spend all of my time counting to make sure all of the pieces are there. I certainly don't envy the person whose job it is to do that. Well, I thought you don't have good taste, that's the gospel truth. Shut the fuck up! Whenever I give puzzles to charity shops, I take one piece out. Endeavour, I hate you. As somebody who volunteers in a charity shop, I'm going to hurt you quite a lot. Oh, Christ. That's evil. Yeah, it is. That's something only a Bond supervillain would do. Criminal. Criminal indeed, yeah. Have this man hung, drawn, and quartered. No, actually, even better. Mods, take this man to the sandpaper room and sandpaper him. I'll just move some of the edge pieces a bit further out the way there to make some space. Okay, let's see. I should really get on with actually helping, shouldn't I? Right, edge parts. Oh, we're 2 hours in, by the way. Let me quickly change the music to a different tune. Where's the other song I grabbed earlier? Here it is. This one's a little bit quieter, so I'll turn it up just slightly. There we are. Okay, that goes there like that. Bro, my hearing is all muffled again. Althea, if you need to take a rest because of your sore ears and your dodgy hearing, then you go and do that, okay? I do appreciate you being here as long as you have, thank you. I love you and I hope you get better soon, but rest up if you need to, alright? Elevator coated. What the fuck? Yeah, I can kind of hear it actually. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's okay, I can just turn my phone up, but Blake can deal with. Oh, you're not using like earphones or headphones, are you? You're just playing it out of your phone's speakers, are you? Okay. Well, in that case, hi Blake. Hello. There we are. Okay, this goes over... don't know where. Goes over here somewhere. Wait, is that the bottom right corner piece? I think it is. Just raw dogging audio like a psycho. That is certainly a sentence that you made me read out loud. He said pie. Pie indeed, yes. Glad to hear it. Okay, where's this go? Oh, it goes on there. Okay, cool. I totally know what I'm doing sometimes, maybe. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move some of these edge pieces out the way a little bit. Just to give us a bit of space to work. Because it's getting quite crowded up and around here. Let's move these back a little bit as well. That goes under there. That was a lucky find. What of this? Oh, it goes there. Cool. Right, let me just quickly see. What's this part? Looks like some of the cherry blossoms there. Ah, okay, I know whereabouts on the picture this part goes. It's about the middle section-ish. And this goes higher up because it's clouds. So this goes down here somewhere. Excellent, someone clip Arthur saying raw dogging out of the soundboard. Shut up. Don't clip that. Do not make soundboards out of me with random words taken out of context, thank you. God almighty, you people are something else. I don't trust my AirPods not severely hurt my already severely hurting ears. You know what, that's understandable actually, yeah. I do get why you wouldn't want to use headphones or earphones or AirPods like that, yeah. doesn't go there. This goes there, then. I've got to read this out loud now, haven't I? Thank you for that, Althea. So Blake is just gonna have to deal with hearing your sexy British boyfriend voice. My fucking what? Christ almighty. This isn't even me being self-deprecating. I certainly wouldn't say I have a sexy British boyfriend voice. What the fuck? Good lord. Anyway. He laughed hearing you read that out loud. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, I'm happy to be somebody's sideshow amusement, I think. No, actually I'm not. What the fuck am I talking about? Ugh. Where's this go? This is just like clouds. Where the fuck does this bit go? Probably over here somewhere. Nah, that would be me, Sickly says. No, it fucking wouldn't, okay, Sickly? I've heard your accent. Remember, we know each... Well, yeah, actually, that is a somewhat decent point. Remember, we do have quite a lot of the call centres up here in the north of the UK for that reason. Apparently, the Geordie accent and the Northern British accent. People seem to like the sound of it, interestingly enough. Oh, the outside frame is mostly done. I'm going to go ahead and lock it so we stop accidentally shifting it around. So yes, I'll try and read what Sickly said there. Birds love a Geordie, lad. Yeah. Proof or it's not real, Sickly. Althea, you should know by now. I mean, you've heard Sickly on stream a couple of times, and then we've played games together, like we played Content Warning and what have you. Like with you, I, and Sickly. Apparently it was ranked as one of the more friendly-sounding accents, somehow. Somehow is definitely the correct word to use there, considering that, you know, we tend to get stereotyped as a bunch of drunken louts who'll pick fights at football grounds at the smallest provocation. Yeah. We tend to get stereotyped as just picking fights with each other over people playing kickball on a green field and then glassing each other over the head with empty bottles of Newcastle Brew Ale. It's been so long though and I have shitty memory. Well, that actually does remind me, I promised Josh and by extension Sickly that we'd go ahead and stream Schedule 1 together before Christmas, and then of course we all got sick, didn't we? So that hasn't happened yet. There's actually been another update for that Schedule 1 game, so I'm going to coordinate with Sickly and Josh at some point soon to see when they're available to keep playing that. So if you'd like a reminder of Moderator Sickly's voice, don't worry, I'll be press-ganging him into coming and joining us. When's Arthur gonna drop his British ASMR thing? Hang on, I can't scroll up on OBS for some reason. It's not letting me. So I've got to tab back out to my other web browser, fuck's sake. I hate streaming software. When's Arthur going to drop his British ASMR stream, I wonder? What Sickly said, that's already been done. It's already done, yeah. And then Althea saying British boyfriend ASMR when? Yeah, that's it. I made that clip on Althea's channel when I was calling in on one of her streams, yeah. But yeah, in terms of the whole British ASMR thing, technically we've already done that. Yeah. Going back to when we were... Yeah, exactly. Going back to when we were streaming... we were about to stream the System Shock 1 remake. I decided to get everybody in the mood by doing a parody ASMR stream. By reading out the PDF file manual for the game, the one that looks like a Trioptimum employee corporate handbook. And we did that as like a parody dumb little ASMR thing. Apparently some people do quite like it, so make of that what you will. Personally, I think they're strange, but hey, there you go. It's on my YouTube channel anyway, if you just go on there and search up on the little channel search for parody ASMR. Or just ASMR, I guess. One of the two. And yes, I made a little clip on Althea's birthday stream where I called in and did the stupid British boyfriend thing that she's talking about. Right, anyways, sorry, I'll stop. Let's get back on with this, shall we? Need to find out later then, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, sure. Simply saying I just watched the clip and frankly I'm disgusted. Cool. Thank you for your opinion and your disgust, Sickly. Thanks. Tell you what, I'll go ahead and link both the video and the clip, just in case anybody cares. Let's see then. Oh, for God's sake. I don't know if you guys can hear it on stream here, I certainly hope not, I don't think you'll be able to. This was happening about the same time last night. One of my neighbor's car alarms keeps going off repeatedly. Like, it keeps blaring constantly, and then it'll go off for like 30 seconds or so, and then keep blaring again. It hasn't done that all day, but it's doing it this evening again, at about the same time as it did last night. But yes, here's the video in case anybody cares. Right, sorry. Do apologise, I'm not really helping much, am I? Let's get back to it. If he doesn't turn his car alarm off, I'm going to give his alarm a reason to start blaring. A reason to keep sort of sounding. Fuck's sake. Because that is getting quite annoying. Althea's saying okay, I'm back. Hello, back. I'm Arthur. Nice to meet you. Haha, funny dad joke. Yeah. Also, I don't know how I feel about Arthur saying got everyone in the mood while discussing it. I didn't say that. I said for some reason people liked it. What? Trying to sort out the rest of poor little Espion here. It's somewhat slow going, unfortunately. Althea's saying shush, it was good. Don't know what was worse, him hitting the Alreat love or your feral reaction. That's like the entire reason I made the video clip of that part, yes. Feral describes how she reacted to it quite well. Oh, fucking hell. That was a thing that happened, yeah. Happy birthday, Sydney. Considering I actually do an ASMR to sleep, I have expectations now. Oh, fucking hell. Well, you're really putting a lot of pressure on me now for a stupid little dumb parody thing I did, just for the sake of reading a video game instruction manual. Fuck do you mean boyfriend ASMR? Shut up. No, we're not doing that. And I can hear my neighbour's car alarm going off again. I may have to take 5 to go and have words with him. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm British. I'm too polite for that. I'll just sit here and quietly seethe about it. Well, it's not really quiet, is it? I'm complaining to all of you. Just picking up random bits and pieces at this point. This Espion looks a little bit short. Yeah. I think he might be missing a few pieces in the middle somewhere. He's looking a bit stouter than usual. Reminds me of the stupid little cat face things that you people were doing last time you did one of these one of these Jigsaw streams. And now we have like 4 stupid little Jigsaw cat stickers on my Discord server. Ah, fun times. I feel like torturing my hubby with ASMR, oh, for God's sake. Hubby hates ASMR too, so I feel like, yeah, I can't hear the alarm, but at the same time I can't hear, so take that with a grain of salt. Fair enough. I haven't seen anybody else mention it. It's probably going to be a little bit like whenever fire engines or police cars or ambulances go past my house, where I can hear the sort of sirens blazing, but nobody else can really hear it all that much, if anything. I was a little concerned a couple months back when we had people just letting off fireworks indiscriminately, that they'd show up on, well, that they'd be audible on the stream like sounds while we were streaming one evening, but apparently nobody else could hear them, even the really loud ones. So, oh well. Guess I shouldn't be too concerned, should I? Where the fuck's this bit go? Oh, there we go. It's the top of his head connecting to his ear there. That's a cherry blossom. What am I doing there? That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so now that we've got Espeon mostly finished, we should be able to just slot this part in here to the top of his other ear, and then he'll be all connected with the rest of the picture. That's another little cherry blossom. This goes over here then. We probably don't have time. We managed to get through this one quite quickly. Well done to all involved, and cheers to everybody for joining in, by the way. We probably don't have time to do another picture after this one's finished, though, so even if it's not quite 3 hours by the end of this one, we may end up ending the stream a little bit early. I do have to be up sort of early-ish tomorrow morning to get some grocery shopping done, however, though, so yeah. Don't worry though, if you've had fun tonight, we will be back on Thursday. What are we doing on Thursday? I don't quite know yet. Tonight's stream and Thursday's stream is mostly filler until next week when we're starting a new single-player game, so do look forward to that. What we can chat. We've already done enough chatting. That's like the other purpose of these Jigsaw streams, is just to relax, talk, and quietly do jigsaws with each other. I don't mind chatting, of course. It's I don't know if you guys have noticed, especially, you know, you folks have been here with me for a long time, I'm really bad at small talk. Like, I fucking suck at it. Where's this go? Goes down there. Where's this go? Over here. Cool. Last push. We're nearly there. We've got 2 pieces hidden somewhere. Where are they? Oh, you guys have got them. Okay. Last one. Over here, parakeet, you genius. Hey, there we are. Nice. And there's our little Espeon picture to go up top here with the others. Hooray! 3 pictures in one stream. Well done to everybody involved. So we've got this one we just did. One of our Chinny suggestions. I'll mark that off as completed. We've got this one, which Red suggested a little while ago, a couple of weeks back. And then we've got the promo picture I made for the last time myself and Althea played Fall Guys together. Good job, everyone. Wasn't that fun? Let's see. 2 hours, 27 minutes. Yeah, some of the other pictures we've got could take too long. Hey, there's Rads right at the end of the stream. Yeah, we don't really have time to do any other pictures, so we're more or less winding down now. You've joined just the right time for us to wrap things up. Can we do the image Althea sent? No, we can't actually. We're not doing that one. Oh, shut up, don't call me stupid. Tell you what, we'll stick around a little bit just to have a little bit of a talk, I suppose, for the next couple of minutes, maybe 10 minutes or so. Well, there's the neighbour's car alarm going off again. If you guys don't want to stick around on the little jigsaw thing here, you don't have to, by the way. Yeah. Because we're not going to be doing any more pictures tonight now, so I'll go ahead and unpin the link there. But yes, thank you to everybody who came along and joined in with us. It's been fun. Rads, shut up, I'm not reading that out. Go fuck yourself. Get bent, thank you. Unpin message. And I'll take the thing off here as well. There we go. Wasn't that enjoyable though, folks? For some reason, if you'd like to download the pictures that we've been doing on here, you can press this button there, the one that says download images in this room. Otherwise, it's taken us approximately 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 4 seconds to do all of these pictures, totaling 1,166 pieces. Fun times. Sorry, I'll catch you on chat there. I can see it moving a couple of times, but my streaming software always does this. At some point in the evening, I can't use the scroll bar to go back up on the messages there that I've missed. Second this, shut up, only could. Bash it, just ignore them, okay? They don't know what they're talking about. Thanks, man, didn't know that's possible, cool site. You're welcome, cheers for joining in, Kev, hope you've had a good time here. We are very much a variety Twitch channel here. We don't always do these jigsaw things, but we do them fairly frequently-ish. This is our 7th one now, so if you are enjoying them, you can always pop along for the next one. I'm not quite sure when the next one will be, but yeah, we're definitely going to be doing more of them at some point. Like I said though, on Thursday, because this is filler week until next week when we start a new single-player title, we'll be doing something else this Thursday. I don't quite know what yet. It might be more Spiral Nights. We'll see. Maybe Spiral Nights. Maybe it's actually Sail Blazers. We haven't played that in a while. My survival crafting shopkeeping game. That's a good time. Retail worker decides to unwind in the evening by working retail in a video game. Yeah. Fun. Oh yeah, variety. What's that smiley face for, Althea? What are you doing now? Yeah, don't be there responding to the fucking thing. Responding to that stupid picture you did of me. He's already done Malpractice Simulator. Yeah, we already played Surgeon Simulator. That was a couple of weeks ago. And you've just shared both that video clip and the actual video, have you? Okay. On the Discord server. Well, alright then. Saves me from doing it, I suppose. No, let them cook out. Will you two shut up, please? As a fellow retail victim, I felt that. 100%. I normally don't mind retail, that's the most hilarious part. It's just depending on where you're working and what the sector is, like what the specific subsector, you know, like supermarket or something. It can be a huge headache. Like, I'm talking about, like, you know, the charity shop I volunteer at retail working, having worked at the second-hand place that Moderator Sickly is still employed at. If I'm going to work retail, I don't mind working in, like, the smaller specialist type shops. Stuff like the charity shop I help out at, which is how I got my foot in the door with retail. And then the second-hand electronics place, where I was working with Moderator Sickly. What I'm not enjoying has been supermarket work, because that's a huge pain in the ass, especially with the place that I've been at. Without going into too much detail, we don't have enough staff for what we all get told to go and do. I not so fondly remember a day when I had to go in for one of my shifts there. I think it was a 4 or 6 hour shift, and I was given 3 separate tasks to do, all at the same time, by 2 supervisors who couldn't coordinate with each other. Which was fun. I had to restock shelves, operate the till, and do online order processing all at the same time. and the two supervisors were giving me conflicting orders and then being confused when I was doing something else, and then I was getting in trouble for it, for not doing what they told me to do. It sucked. Oh, Rad saying drink up. My thoughts exactly. I've already got my bottle of water in my hand here. Cheers. I need that after my long workplace rant. For me, it's whether you're one of the few competent people that actually does the work just for them to continue piling up on you alone. Yeah. I feel like that's what it was when I was working at that supermarket place. Yeah. I showed a little bit too much go-getter attitude zeal there, and a couple of people who work there decided to take advantage of that, evidently. Which sucks because there were one or two employees there, the manager especially. I got on really well with him. I love working in a critically understaffed workplace just so I can say no to whatever they want from me. I just drink coffee and sunbathe. Lucky. But yeah, the manager, surprisingly, I actually got on really well with him. The interview for that job was like 10 minutes of doing actual interview questions and talking about like my resume, that sort of thing. And it was 15 or 20 minutes of the two of us realizing that we love video games and just talking about things like Fallout and Mario Kart. I absolutely hate job interviews. I love them with a passion. I've had loads of them, even ones that have gotten me job positions. You know, they're always nerve-wracking. That's probably the only interview I've actually liked because it was barely an interview. We were just talking about like video games over and over again for like 20 minutes or so. And go figure, it was for a job I fucking hated. Oh, God. Yeah, it would be like that, wouldn't it? Sickly, they're saying, I refuse to work anywhere with brain-dead managers. Too true. Exactly. Like, their whole job is to manage everything, yeah. So if they can't do that, it genuinely causes the whole thing to fall apart. Too real. Too true. Bro, I'm not even joking. The school that hired me, it was over the phone and the principal went, well, you sound nice, you're hired. Lucky. So yes, does anybody else have any fun work-related stories to tell, maybe, or any other topics we can get onto, just to give us something to talk about here? It's 9:30 PM here at British time there. We usually go ahead and, again, stream till about 10 PM at night, but we're more or less finished now, and we don't really have the time to do any more pictures, so I guess we'll just keep talking for a little bit. Rad's asking Althea what he teach, sickly saying brain rot. Sounds about right. Firmly believe managers are oxymorons unless managing to get on my nerves counts. That's a good point, Basher, yeah. Fun retail story, I had a customer ask me if we sell salmonella. Farm-raised or freshly caught? Jesus Christ. Oh, God. That is a fun story. Thank you for that contribution there, Basher. Jesus Christ. Salmonella. Is that what happens when you put Nutella on salmon, is it? I think that's what that dish is called. Althea, yeah, she works in a school as a student teacher aide and as like a classroom assistant there. I'm taught brain rot by kids I teach. I've got a mutual thing going with them. They corrupt you, you corrupt them back. Fair enough. Currently work in a self-contained autism/behavioural room. You can get managers who actually understand their job is to manage the workplace, make sure shit runs smoothly. And that's what I want, because I'm not wasting my time working somewhere where they don't even know up from down. Exactly. I'd like to think, after all of the experience, the extensive sort of retail experience I have for as long as I've got, I'd like to think I'd at least be suited for a team leader position at this point, and in fact, I'm waiting on hearing back about a team leader job I've put in for. It is still part-time, so I would still be able to hopefully continue my moonlighting as a VTuber here on Twitch. But yes, I'm just waiting to hear back about it is all. I haven't had an interview for them yet, fingers crossed. I'm waiting to see if they're going to give me an interview. Again, I'd like to think I'd be pretty good at it at this point. But we shall hopefully see. Yep, turns out they were looking for some sort of breading where the brand sounds like that, but they were literally saying salmonella, confused like 5 of us. Jesus Christ. And sickly, I don't mind going in and being told, okay, XYZ needs doing. I do mind going in and the manager doesn't even know what they're doing, because then there's nothing I can do with that. Yeah. Too right. Like, if the manager, who's supposed to be dictating the duties for the entire day and sort of telling people, alright, you're on this, like, you're on this section, you're doing this today, if they don't know what's going on, then nobody else knows what's going on. And then the area manager, or the manager's manager, their boss comes along and they don't know what's going on either. And then it's a downward spiral until the CEO kicks all of you out and fires you all for being incompetent. Yeah. I love when they also get a fantastic idea that has to be done now, and then it causes nothing but problems. That's basically whenever the area manager comes in for our charity shop, and he decides that the shop needs redoing, like the layout needs to be changed completely, while we're in the middle of the busiest period of the day. Like, don't get me wrong, he will stick around and help fix some of the mess that he causes by doing so, but being an area manager typically means that he's only stopping in our shop for a little bit, while he's, like, moving around 4 or 5 different locations in the region. Like, Nigel's a nice guy, I do like him. I have met the area manager for our charity shop where I volunteer at. I have met him on a number of occasions. He's a lovely bloke, everyone gets on with him really well. He's a pain in the ass when it comes to how we're running the shop, though. He really is. Love when they also get a fantastic idea that has to be done now. Yeah, that one. I also work as a custodian at a different school. I work 2 jobs. And then sickly saying, well, it sounds like our area management, when we have our staff off for holiday or anything else, we're already a small team, then they bitch that certain things don't get done. I mean, I saw firsthand when I was working there with you, sickly, like, they'd bitch that things weren't getting done on days where there were only 3 people working, because we were having really busy days with, like, lines of customers going out the door. Like, yeah, of course certain things aren't getting done, we've only got 3 pairs of hands here. Hey, Kev's a teacher, nice. What do you teach there, my man? Is it anything specific, or are you, or do you just teach, like, general topics or so? Whatever the hell I mean by that, I'm not quite sure. I've still got my teaching qualification that I've never been able to use, actually. Rad saying so many teachers, yeah. I do have a qualification that would allow me to teach in a classroom environment, but, yeah, I don't have experience and I've never had the chance to use it. Sorry, again, I'm just gonna hydrate my throat while I'm reading through all of this. German, economics, and computer science. Ooh, nice. Sounds like good fun, yeah? Althea saying drink up as well, okay. And Rad saying as well, yeah. Right, let me catch up on Sickly's message that went past earlier. My managers have literally, my managers have literally had that argument with them because we were short-staffed and didn't get certain, in my opinion, less important stuff done, and they got bitchy about it. Of course they fucking did. Again, bro, I've worked there, you don't need to tell me that twice. I know what they're like. Basher saying, I work in the deli section, everyone thinks our job is easy, but it's really high stress and demand, and I'm not even talking about the customers. Oh no, yeah, I can bet, totally. So many teachers. How does this chat always devolve into pub table conversations, by the way? Just a bunch of bitter geezers putting the world to rights. Well, because for some reason chat has to reflect the streamer, so I'd like to think whenever we're not actively streaming something, the conversation just turns into something where we're all down at the local Weatherspoons complaining about shit. Because it's the brunch thing to do. Sorry, excuse me. And then Althea saying, and then me the baby. And Sickly saying, honorary geezer. Hey, Althea's a geezer. Hey, get a pint of lager down you. There you go, love. One of us. Or something like that. Because Arthur doesn't like us talking about him in a maid outfit. Shut up, thank you. We're not going back to that. Cheers, we're not ending on a low note like that. We've already had enough of that during the water park simulator shit. All that, yes. Oh, shut the fuck up, Rads. Okay, before this conversation devolves anymore, does anybody else have anything they'd like to get off their chest, or should we start wrapping things up for the night, and then we'll return on Thursday with something or other? Yeah, I'll just stick with my Malibu, thanks. We're getting onto the alcohol topic again, are we? Okay. Let's start on the tasty point proven, go fuck yourselves, both of you. Sorry, just don't mind me stretching all that. You've all got your alcohol, and then there's me sitting here just with my bottle of lemon and lime flavoured water. Because I'm fancy like that, yeah. I'll stick with my gin, thank you very much. Inside me are two wolves, Sickly says. They're both 45 years old. Hey, yo, are you gonna call me after stream? Yeah, I could do if we go ahead and finish up in a few minutes, if you give me a few to get stuff sorted out, like my usual end of stream ritual, where I have to publish the VOD, download the VOD, say thanks to everybody on Twitch. I should really do like a little behind the scenes video on this at some point, shouldn't I? Or what I get up to after the stream, because it's not just I turn the stream off and then jump into bed and fall straight asleep. That doesn't happen. I still have to sit here for a while taking care of stuff. But the short and long of it is I download the VOD, upload it to YouTube, and then wait for it to finish uploading. Once that's done, I can let it process overnight. It typically doesn't take long, but yeah. I just log out of YouTube when it starts processing, and then I publish it on the tube in the morning. Probably continue my PNG tuber design. It's steampunk themed, so I'll try not to plagiarise Arthur. You don't need to worry about that. Althea introduced me to another American fellow a few months back on Twitter, who basically looks almost like me, except he's a Yank and the outfit is a bit different. Anyone want to join? We can all VC. Yeah, if anybody's interested, and myself and Althea will be talking to each other for a few little minutes after the stream there. So if you want to come and talk to us as well, a little bit of post-stream, behind-the-scenes chat, yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Again, the link is down below. You can also use my new ! Commands to use the ! Discord command to have the bot tell you the link. Matchy stumped on 2 possible outfits for it. Fuck off, Rads. Fuck it, plagiarise him, get bigger audience than him, and then accuse him of plagiarism. Shut up. Arthie's good twin brother. Shut the fuck up. I typed twink muscle memory. Oh, fuck off. Okay, on that note, we're going to go ahead and finish up for the night. I'll go ahead and close this page off. You can see chat's just going to keep devolving. Let's get out of here. Oh, Dumpy's back. Hey, Dumpy. There we go. Okay, things are moving too fast, and I'm sorry you folks are going to have to give me a moment to catch up there, because I'm doing stuff on my other screen here. There we are. Just so I don't dox anything on my PC by accident. I don't think that'd happen. I'm usually pretty responsible about all of this stuff, but yeah, you never know. Right, what's happening? Rads, shut up, I'm not stupid. So I'd say, Arthur, if you hate your tea, but you already don't drink tea. Well, I don't drink it much, but saying I don't drink tea is a bit too far. Waddy doesn't drink tea. How do you not like tea? You're British. Yeah, ignore Sickly. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's drunk. He's had too much gin tonight. Rads, shut up, Dumpy, go away. Stop spamming stupid. Cough. Right, anyways, Dumpy's back, hello. Arthur, you've missed too much on Vintage. I'm aware I have, yes. I do need to try and get caught up. Love to VC to online from Helldivers. We now have tanks, and it's fun. Fun in a good way or fun in a bad way? Because I did see the update notes for that, yes. Oh, fun in a good way, okay. Well, I'll have to get Helldivers updated and jump onto it at some point, won't I? If I can't decide on what to do on Thursdays, maybe a public Helldiver stream with viewers. We'll see. Not promising anything, though. Remember, we might do something else. We might. We'll see. Tank is squishy. Fun as in park in front of a factory strider and dome him before dying on your final life kind of fun. Oh, speaking from experience, are you? Okay, right. Fair enough then. I probably won't push any further, but chances are, maybe I will. I don't know. Once the stream's off, at least. I drove that fucker into the fortress and survived for 2 minutes, taking out half of it. Nice. Yes, I think we'll go ahead and wrap things up then, shall we? Because I've got a couple things I need to take care of on the behind-the-scenes stuff, and then, yes, if anybody wants to talk, Althea wants to chat with me, and she's inviting anybody else interested to come and jump into voice chat as well for a little bit. I'll be on for a short while tonight, but I do have to get up early in the morning for something tomorrow, so I'll not be here until the wee hours of like 1 or 2 a.m. Hammer is a thing. Okay. Would love to be there. Fair enough then. I think you're already in the general chat, aren't you? Right, so before I get sidetracked anymore, that's going to be it for the stream then tonight. Let's go ahead and wrap up, shall we? Thank you all so much, everybody, for being here. Hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Cheers to everybody who came and joined in on the website to do the jigsaws with us. We had a good time, I think, didn't we? We did 3 pictures. Pretty much 1 per hour. Nice. Shut up, Rads. Yes, we do take part in a whole variety of things here on stream, so Thursday won't be another jigsaw stream. We'll be doing something else there. And then next week, as I said earlier a couple of times, we're starting a new big single-player game, so look forward to that on Monday. But again, we're returning on Thursday, so I hope to see most of you there again for that. As always though, make sure to follow me here on Twitch, it's a huge help, and of course use all of my links down below to follow me on my Twitter account for schedule updates and just to have a bit of a casual chat, see what I post on there. Use the other link to find my YouTube channel, where you can find all of our past live streams, all of the other jigsaw things we've done. Thank you so much, Kev, for the follow there. Cheers, man. Where you can find all of our past live streams, including the jigsaw streams and other stuff. Single-player games, multiplayer stuff, collabs with friends, that sort of thing. Plus short videos and edited highlights from said adventures. And finally, use the third link to come and join our Discord server. We're all currently losing a bunch of IQ points just by being around each other, so come and be stupid with us. It's a good time, I think. Good night, we'll bully you again next stream. Lovingly not bullying, shock therapy because of his hate towards mates. Oh, shut up, both of you, fucking hell. Right, before they continue anymore, yes, I'll see you again on Thursday. Good night, take care, and yeah, see you again soon, folks. Bye, everybody.